Quick review of the VR game Groove Catcher. I actually had a chance, this was actually my first true experience with true virtual reality. And by true virtual reality, I mean more than just the goggles. I'm talking about the goggles, the headphones, everything where you're completely cut off from the physical reality that's perceived by our physical senses. Now, the game was featured at Play NYC 2019 in New York City. And I'll tell you what, for my first experience with true VR, I talk about loving VR, the internet and being jacked in and everything. Wow. Number one, the game was difficult. And the reason why I say that is, like, when I put on the VR gear, the first thing it did is mentally I'm like, forget everything you know about what is real. I actually said that to myself mentally. So I didn't have too much of a problem adjusting to the virtual reality versus the physical one. But it was a very cool experience, to say the least. Now the game is about where you have music and different grooves playing, and you have to do one out of two things with the controllers. You either have to follow wavy lines, or you have to hit blocks like when there's a pause in the groove. The game may sound easy, especially if you can adjust to VR, easily do the adjustment from physical reality to virtual reality. But trust me, it starts off easy, but like any game, it progresses in difficulty. Now, when I finished the game, somebody else who was playing, and one of the representatives looked at me and said, "You should have dropped your backpack." And I didn't think about that, not knowing what the game was about. This is one of those where I would have done a lot better if I would have had my backpack on my shoulder, because sometimes you have to reach up high, go down low, and kind of get into a few different strange positions. Be a little flexible to play the game. But it was very cool. I think it lasted like maybe 2.5, 3, maybe 4 minutes tops, which was good for me considering, what I previously stated. Now here's the kicker of it. I had very little difficulty adjusting to the virtual reality, but when I was finished with the game, another representative was at a laptop and said, "Hey, would you mind giving our feedback on the game if you want to sign up for the mailing list?" And I actually had to type in on a laptop keyboard my email address, and like 30 seconds to a minute later, I'm still trying to adjust back into physical reality. I'm like, okay, how do I do this again? It was just a very strange experience coming from the virtual reality, the true VR and virtual reality back into the physical reality. Very cool game, excellent, fun to play, simple, easy to figure out and understand. But again, if you're looking for a completely true VR experience in game that is very cool, Groove Catcher is the one for you. The way I would suggest playing this game though is to go for the true experience. The noise canceling headphones and goggles that completely block out everything else around you, so that the physical reality you just completely forget about. Groove Catcher, Play NYC, one of many excellent experiences at that great event. Thank you so much to everybody out there for all the support. Without you, past 6 years between Vale City and Valley, I would have given up a long time ago. And speaking of not giving up, please go to thanks to the sponsors page. Check out those people and businesses, because without them, none of this could happen. I wouldn't be able to go to New York City and to check out wild events like Play NYC, etc. I call it a working vacation. I'm starting to take my own advice when I have the time. You get one shot at every moment. Take some time out of this busy, crazy thing we call life. Enjoy with your family, your friends. Take some time for yourself. And finally, start enjoying. Michael Phoenix, founder and staff of Surreal Vale City, online media's predecessor, Valley and Beyond. Enjoy what's left this summer and enjoy life.